We went on a quest to find the top 5 worst soccer movies of all time, starting with number 5, Shaolin Soccer. All right, guys, so Shaolin Soccer was like a childhood classic for me, and I'll read the synopsis real quick so we have that. Shaolin Soccer, 2001. All his life, an ordinary young man has been treated like dirt. So he's teaming up with a band of misfits, 6 friends who were kung fu masters in their youth, to form a soccer team that only he believes has a chance to win a $1 million grand prize. Now, let's watch the trailer and react to this, but I just have to say that I watched this movie high double-digit number of times.
Oh, for sure, bro.
As a child, because it was on like the OG Netflix when Netflix was first a streaming platform.
Oh yeah.
And it's fantastic. Yes, you have to put it on like the worst movie list because it's ridiculous, but it's awesome, man. This movie rocks so hard.
Bro, this movie's insane, dog. This shit made my whole entire childhood. Like, the type of shots they was making, bro, and saving and the fire hitting the balls, bro.
Do you know what's crazy?
Different.
Do you know what's crazy is that you two were like, this is my childhood. I was like, I didn't see this until this weekend.
That's really sad, man.
I love this movie, bro. I'm ready for the trailer.
Let's watch the trailer.
I was amazed. I was amazed.
Long ago, in this sacred temple of an art called...
What is he doing? He's like,
He get it right. This is the best training you could get for football. If Man United did this, they'd be topping the Prem right now.
And Buemo, get it right, brother.
Yeah, this is Amarin's next training drill. They've got a week off. Right here. This is the best scene in movie history. Watch this.
Boom! Oh, right back to him.
Then you can join us.
Apparently, that's what Dominic Soboslai's dad told him to do when he was a kid, juggle and have an egg in his hand.
Dude, nah,
like, that was an actual soccer training.
Yeah, all right,
technique.
and I do love the glow up that they get. They're like, oh my god, this girl's so fugly. And then they're like, wait a minute, she's actually hot.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Raheem, what are you trying to say?
This movie is insane, bro.
He got stripped away by that guy's volley. Yes!
Bro.
Yes! So Rotten Tomatoes has it as at an 89% on the tomato meter, which is pretty good.
89%.
It's a very good movie,
and at 84% on the popcorn meter, which is really good.
Dude, the streets rate this. I thought the streets thought it was now.
Well, so we have 2 real movie critic takes here, reviews. This guy, Brandon Collins from Medium Popcorn. Keep in mind, he reviewed this in 2023. So this is 22 years on from the release of this movie. He did not give it a tomato. He said, it is creative and unique enough where I can say that I've never seen anything like this before. Having said that, I'll never see this again because it's just too much chaos for me to enjoy.
Bro, he's not a footy fan like that. He's not a real footballer like that.
No. You know what? He hates fun.
Yeah.
He
Horrible.
hates fun. Whoever that is, what's his name? Brandon Collins?
Yeah.
Off.
Brandon Collins, go support some football, bro.
Yeah,
go find a club, bro.
Yeah, what's he gonna be like? He's like, the best movie ever is actually...
Brandon Collins gave it a 2 out of 5. Then we have Maitland.
Give it 2 out of 5?
Oh, yeah, 2 out of 5.
Disgusting.
Then reviewed in 2004, you have Maitland McDonough.
Aisley Maitland-Niles.
She said, overall, the cartoonish hijinks are unrestrained and frankly juvenile. Whether that's praise or criticism is a matter of personal taste. For me, it's praise. My brothers and I watched enough of this movie in the sub that I think you could have like put like 11-year-old us in Beijing. We would have been able to get around fine.
Oh, for sure, bro. This movie improved U.S.-Chinese relations more than politics, bro.
All right, we got this the stupidest clip. Allegedly stupid. Could be the greatest clip. We're gonna watch that and react to it here. So like I love the villain in this because he's like the rich guy that like used to bully him as a kid.
Okay, just gets whacked in the nuts over and over.
God dang.
He's on fire from all of the different shots.
But you see the determination.
Yeah,
though?
look at him. Yeah,
You
he
see
locked
that,
in.
Dude, he can take all that.
It's kind of hard.
He caught it with his abs too.
They brought the fire. He brought the desire. Look at that. Boom.
Dude, that's sick.
Brothers,
go.
I love the dub in this.
It can't be possible. How could you not enjoy watching this movie, man? It doesn't take itself too seriously. It knows what it's supposed to be, and it executes on that perfectly.
Actually, sorry, going back to his fit, Raheem, you're absolutely rocking that, you know.
Oh, I could do a little something.
Turtleneck with the blazer, yeah.
But I'll get right.
All right, out of 10, what do we rate in Shaolin Soccer? Raheem, go first.
Bro, for me, this movie's a 9 out of 10, bro. I thought it was a brilliant film when it first came out.
A brilliant film.
Because it made me fall in love with football, bro. We always talk about this. There's not many soccer movies for us out there.
No,
like,
most of them are trash.
I'm going for a very solid 8.
All right, so yeah, 8 is solid. You know, I'm gonna give it like a 9.1 just to not say the same thing as Raheem.
China's gonna win a World Cup because of this.
Bro, no wonder Oscar stayed so long in China. I want to watch this every day.
Next up on our list of the worst soccer movies of all time is one that makes Shaolin Soccer look like a Scorsese film. The soccer football movie. We're gonna watch a trailer right here, and I might throw up. Let's roll the.
I
Let's roll the clip.
have a brutally unpopular opinion here.
In a world.
Eric Winalda on the voiceover.
Is that Cam Newton?
I think
And
it's
the single
supposed to
most
be.
popular sport.
No, bro, that's a Stadio AI generativo. I'm like speechless watching this because it's offending me.
What? You guys hate fun.
And introducing Zlatan's
What is wrong with that?
Oh,
in the face of so many nightmarish monstrosities, who on earth is possibly brave enough to?
Is that Kukurea?
It's not the soccer movie.
It's not the football
not
movie.
the football
It's
movie.
the soccer football movie.
It's a movie that never should have been made.
Coming
You guys
soon.
hate fun.
Oh,
You got right. Okay.
Wait,
right,
no.
right.
Tomato meter is non-existent.
What do you mean
Because
non-existent?
there are two people who are movie critics who reviewed it,
Okay.
and one gave it a 2 and one gave it a 0.5 out of 5.
You know what?
popcorn meter-
State of journalism in this country.
The popcorn meter is 24%. And
Wow.
the synopsis is 4 young soccer superfans team up to help their idols regain their abilities after a scheming evil scientist steals their talent. The first review, that's a 2 out of 5. John Suja from Common Sense Media says, while there are funny moments, the soccer football movie is simply just too scary and violent for its intended audience.
That's crazy.
Evan S.,
who
who gives it a 0.5 out of 5, goes,
what a hater.
an absolutely worthless movie. It's not even so bad it's good. It's so bad, it's just bad. The definition of a waste of time. I have to say, Evan cooked on that. That is an affront to God.
Did he make that review with ChatGPT?
What I hate about this movie is that the CGI style is very reflective of like the kids' brain rot nowadays. Or like if you have like a younger sibling or like a younger cousin or something, and you try to talk to them, and they're just like
The brain.
their brain like iPad baby brained out, staring at their iPad.
Yeah.
They're watching stuff like that.
Bro, how did they get Zlatan in this?
Right. That's my thing.
How did they get Zlatan in this?
They got a bunch of people in a room and they were like, what if Zlatan was the Hulk? How is that not awesome?
Did you see Zlatan's accent? He looked like the Zohan, bro.
No, this is
They don't
why
even make Zlatan look like that. He looked like the Zohan, not the Zlatan.
You know, you guys hate fun.
We are gonna watch a clip from the movie now. The trailer was not enough. We need to make our eyeballs bleed even further.
Dude, this is awesome.
Talking fire hydrant?
No!
A talking hat on a fire hydrant?
No, it's me. Up here, on your head.
Ponytail?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Why is the ponytail from Staten Island?
Bro, the ponytail definitely got a New York accent, bro.
Oh, why is his hair from Staten Island?
Nah.
You guys are haters. That's funny as hell.
No,
Bro, you ain't even laugh, bro.
That's funny.
You ain't even laugh.
It's because I laughed at home.
Nah, we can't be having legends in movies like this. Seeing Zlatan in a movie like this, it's like, dang, I need to take my name back.
Like, did
I'm
he-
not Rahimovich no more, bro. This movie trash.
We need to get you in a movie, man. This is 2022, right? This film?
Yeah.
So Zlatan was still playing. Megan Rapinoe was still playing. They're doing this for love of the
For
game.
love of the game.
And for that, I applaud them.
I am gonna give this out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 0.5 out of 10. This movie offended
Out
me.
of 10, I'm gonna have to give it a 2 out of 10. This movie was very bad, bro.
That is after all of that, 7.5 out of 10.
7.5, Tom. Someone could take a dump in front of you to be like 8 out of 10, bro. If you're liking the video so far, make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment down below what you think is the worst soccer movie of all time. Next up on our list here is United Passions, which is like propaganda disguised as a movie for entertainment. 3 FIFA Association presidents pass the baton and overcome obstacles to make the World Cup become a reality. We're going to watch the trailer for United Passions now, and then we're going to get into the reviews and our personal thoughts, because I have a lot of thoughts about this.
No net in the goal.
I don't think nets were invented at this point. Now, if you watch the trailer, it looks all right. You've seen the cast. There's some stars.
That's the guy. He's Peaky Blinders.
The wardrobe and costuming looks pretty good.
Hard.
It looks relatively well shot.
What goal
Like they got some Pele clips in there.
Remember, you're making history.
I've got to say, I love a period piece.
And you watch the trailer and you're like, surely this movie cannot be that bad.
But
And then you go to Rotten Tomatoes and you look at the tomato meter,
yeah,
which is 0%. And then you look at the popcorn meter, which is 12%.
Jesus.
And then you read the reviews. Have some pretty high-level movie critics reviewing this. Tim Walker from The Independent in the UK says, all that cash flowing into FIFA's coffers and they spent it on this tripe? This guy, Alberto Cox Delano, says, this movie is banally evil.
Jesus.
A waste of tens of millions of dollars so a group of terrible people could portray themselves in the best light possible.
Jesus.
Max Williams from GQ in the UK goes, utterly bizarre and heroically dull. This movie is the reflection of what FIFA thinks that it is. It was bankrolled by FIFA and produced by like top FIFA executives.
I find it funny in the trailer when they're like, "Yo, where the money at?" He's like, "I don't even know." Bro.
Yeah, right.
You're in charge of the money, gang.
We know you
Where
don't
did
know.
the money go?
Let's watch the funny clip from this.
Letter. He's apparently good at finding money.
You could go to prison.
It's like,
Sepp Blatter is really good at finding money. He could go to prison. Huh.
Right.
Prescient. So the fun fact about this movie is that they spent like $28 million to make it, which is like decent budget for a period piece where there's no like explosions or action going on.
Okay, I'm gonna say they made 100,000 at the box office.
100,000 at the box office first weekend.
I'll be a bit more generous. I think it's 250.
Now you have to also think that 150 or 100K, 250K at the box office for a $28 million movie first weekend would be horrific.
Yeah.
They made $607. One of the theaters they played at was in Arizona.
Okay.
And the Arizona theater raked in like $18, implying that one person went to see the movie the whole weekend.
Jesus.
One person in that whole state. Yeah, in that
Bro,
theater.
that's crazy.
And
They
it's
made
like Sepp Blatter's cousin.
Fam, I could get more just asking people for donations on Instagram.
You could, yeah.
That's
hey,
insane.
chat, please, can you drop a gifted sub, please? We're going to go with the reviews and the ratings here, and I'm just going to give this one like a 2.5 out of 10. Like I said before, this was made by people who have never experienced criticism or like the consequences of their own actions, and it reeks of that throughout. This is a controversy to the point where the director had to come out and say, I know it was terrible. I had to take this job to like put my kids through college, is basically what he said. Yeah.
I'll go for a 3 just because I'm a bit of a historical simp and I'm
Yeah.
not as woke as Corbin.
I'm giving it a 1 out of 10, and the only reason why I'm getting 1 point is because they put other actors on into some other stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only positive
No,
from
they
this
had
movie.
decent casting. All right, next up on our list of the worst soccer movies of all time is Soccer Dog European Cup. Another
I'm going
foundational.
to interrupt. This is like Corbin's favorite film of all
This.
time. Do you ever watch a movie and you're like, how did this get made? He's gnarly. He's actually so good at football.
Nah, he's fire, bro.
I know a couple teams in the Prem that could use him.
Every dog has his day. Soccer Dog European Cup.
I got to clap for the work of art that this was, man. All right. So before we get into the conversation here, I'm going to read some of the reviews for this. It has no rating on the tomato meter because only 5 people reviewed. Only 1 critic reviewed it.
Was that you?
The first review, it comes from Anonymous, and it was written in 2023. Half a star.
Wait, can I read this? Can I read it? Because you're going to be so emotional. So I'm taking over for Corbin here because...
They just ripped his favorite movie. Let's see what they said.
There are 2 great ones. Terrible premise, story, and acting. What's worse, though, is that it is clearly a location not too far away from the studio in California. Scotland is one of the wettest locations in the world, yet the scorched earth pitch... Scorch, spelled wrong. Scorched earth pitch looked like it hadn't seen water for years.
That's
Half
crazy.
a star. And even better, someone took the time on August 4th, 2010 to give it half a star and say, and this is the best movie review I've ever heard, this film is an insult to football.
I love that.
That is awesome.
Why don't you just line 8-year-old me up and smack me in the face?
Yo, you guys think this is where Arteta got the dog idea from? Nah, but honestly though, this movie is hilarious, bro. I can see why people would love it. You know, the connection between dogs and soccer could be really, really cute.
This is
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. The movie being in Cali and it's supposed to be based in Scotland, and the movie is kind of insane.
So
bro.
let's
see
watch
it.
the one clip from this, which I think is also just like shows the level of care that was put into how this movie was made.
How did they get the money to...
Hey, it's a Scottish guy right there. Watch this finish.
Why is there such a delay on the celebration?
I'm not gonna lie. Why does that dog look like Iokeres?
Let's review this movie. For me, 9.3 out of 10.
Bro, listen. as an actual movie, I'm gonna have to give it like a 3 out of 10. But just because it has that real cult classic feel, I remember seeing this when I was on my way to like road trips with my parents. I'm gonna have to give it that 8 out of 10 for that feel good effect.
Don't get it. Feels racist. Doesn't appeal to my culture. 3 out of 10.
Last up on our ranking of the worst soccer movies of all time, Switching Goals with Mary-Kate and Ashley. Here's the synopsis. Switching Goals, 1999. Two football-playing twin sisters scheme to trade teams by secretly swapping places. However, as the plan unfolds, chaos unfolds on and off the pitch.
Yeah.
Let's watch the trailer.
When it comes to sports, Sam breaks records. Emma breaks her nail.
That might be a little bit sexist.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not gonna lie, that was a tackle.
This gets a 12 based on the jersey alone.
Let's read the reviews here. It's got a 0% on the tomato meter.
Oh,
And it's got a
rough.
47%, not so bad, on the
Oh.
popcorn meter.
Sorry, does that mean the streets rate it more than Soccer Dog?
Yeah, that's what it means. Scott Weinberg from eFilmCritic.com gives it a 1.5 out of 5 and goes, so horrific are the Olsen flicks that their only logical use could be as bad behavior deterrent. As in, behave yourself or I'll put on that Olsen movie.
Oh my goodness.
It's a bar.
Adam B gives it 1 out of 5, says, think of the film Kicking and Screaming, but with a terrible story, terrible direction, acting, and being a film in general. This is that. They are children. Mr. Adam B. I'd like you to think about that before you rip into some like 11-year-olds acting. But this movie was, it's charm. If you know what you're getting into, you won't be really upset about it.
Do you know, sometimes you ever listen to like a song and you feel like they locked, like, say, Post Malone in The Weeknd in a room for 45 minutes.
And they were like, make something.
And we're like, write a pop song.
Yeah.
And then it gets like 500 million streams. This is kind of how I feel about that movie. They
Yes.
locked directors in a room for
And we're
about
like,
half an hour.
you got an
and we're
hour
like,
to- yeah, to write
and
this.
we're like, give us a soccer movie, script, everything, premise, front to back, and we want the actors with crazy motion.
In an
And
hour.
they were
I
like,
will say this, based off of this movie, how far soccer has come in America is
Yeah.
crazy,
there
bro.
we go.
Yeah.
Yo,
There we go.
watching movies from the 2000s, it's like they couldn't even find actors that could even kick the ball, bro.
Yeah.
Like it looked like the Olsen twins. Like they look like they got body. Like they don't even have body doubles. Like that looks like her genuinely trying to kick a ball, yo.
We have a clip from this movie to show, and I did preview a lot of these myself, and this is the scariest clip out of any of these that we're gonna watch.
Let's see what's up.
Let's roll this clip.
Here we go. There it is. Now we got it going. Look at this.
Who's that guy with the red beard? He's really good. Yeah, he kind of looks like Alexi Lawless. Who's Alexi Lawless? Oh, he's a great player, and he plays for Kansas City. He's cute. Think we
Oh,
should
he's
play for
cute!
Kansas City?
He's
Don't
cute!
think So,
Look at him! What
That's
do you mean
it.
he's cute?
That's it. They sexualized Alexi Lawless.
I'm not gonna lie though. Back in those days,
I thought you meant-
hot take. USMNT had way more motion back then than now.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing Pulisic in movies. I'm not seeing
that's actually-
Tyler
they're not-
Adams in movies.
That's
I'm not.
an excellent
I'm
point.
not seeing the next Twins or Mary-Kate Olsen or the young guys talking about these players, bro.
That's Christian
Alexi
Pulisic.
Lalas.
He's really cute.
Alexi Lalas.
What I thought you were gonna say is like, you're right. Alexi Lawless is hot.
I was expecting you to
that's
say that.
crazy.
Not, but like the way that they also have to very clearly like explain it to the audience to be like, that's Alexi Lawless. He's really good. He plays for Kansas City.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Because back in the day, nobody really knew about this sport, bro.
I do wonder if MLS contributed some to this movie to try and get more people like into soccer.
What did
If they had
Alexi-
budget back then.
I don't.
What
Yeah.
did Alexi Lawless take? Because he's got like 3 or 4 albums, hasn't he? He makes music.
Oh,
Alexi
boy.
Lawless.
Can't be good. All right, what are we giving Switching Goals here,
Go
guys?
ahead.
I'll give it like a 7.3, and I'll give it a 7.3 because it is bad, but you know it's going to be bad. It's full of that late 90s, early 2000s nostalgia, straight to home DVD factor. And for that, I think that's worth something and that provides value in it. So I'll go 7.3.
12. Hilarious.
12.
Hilarious.
This movie walked so Kicking and Screaming could run. I'm gonna have to give it a 7.8 out of 10.
So
And Alexi Lalas being in it, that's fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's not many USMNT players you see in movies nowadays. For him to do it back then, think about it. You think Alexi Lalas had any buzz at all?
I don't know. After the
America?
94 World Cup, he might have had a little
it's
bit.
99.
I know, but so 5 years on from the
5
94
years
World
after
Cup.
to maintain relevancy, I don't know.
Yeah, it might be
Corbin.
tough. It might be tough. Maybe not. Maybe not.
All right.
He's
12
really
out of 10.
cute.
He's really cute. He's really cute.
It's
Don't forget that.
hilarious.
So the worst movie that we saw today clearly was the soccer football movie. Or maybe it was United Passions.
Ooh.
I'm
I
going
think
United Passions.
I have to go with United Passions because they actually thought it was gonna be great.
There you go.
You know, they took
Yeah.
it serious.
They tried, yeah, they did take it serious,
tried
yeah.
to take it serious. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these movies, you could tell, like, you know, it's kiddish. Zlatan was probably in the studio just saying his lines, geeking and stuff. But FIFA really sat down in a room and said, yo, we're going to create a $28 million movie. And they sold $610 worth of tickets.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, unless there's something I don't know about, only one of the main characters from these movies went to prison. And it's United Passions. Yeah, no, that movie was horrific. And they should be embarrassed. I mean, the director clearly was. He apologized.
Yeah, because that's the most embarrassing thing FIFA's ever done.
Make sure you like and comment, subscribe. Let us know which is your worst soccer movie of all time. And we'll see you guys later.